is it really one of my vlogs if I don't show you guys my little balcony garden? So this is the new planter box that I was talking to you guys about. I don't think I've talked about this anywhere. I haven't talked about it on Instagram either, but this summer I'm going to be taking virtual online PD classes. Yeah, I just wanted to share those two resources with you guys because I personally didn't know anything that was presented in both of those resources. I'm going to make some dinner, so I'm gonna make some curry. I've never made a recipe like this before, so hopefully it turns out good. Hello friends, long time no vlog. I took a couple of weeks off from vlogging for a couple different reasons. The first week I took off was just to kind of take a mental health break. I didn't really go on social media at all. I just kind of needed to process and just take some time off, and so that's what I did. And then last week I took off because of the Black Lives Matter movement. I just wanted to take some time to amplify voices that are not mine and share resources and content and artwork and education, things that I felt would be helpful for you guys over on my Instagram, so that's what I did. Hi friends, Editing Haley here. I just wanted to clarify what I was talking about. So last week I took off very intentionally to only share content and resources and artwork and other things that I personally found helpful in educating myself on all the things that are going on in the world right now. And so going forward, this is something that I'm going to continue sharing about forever. It's just something that I have learned so much about in the past week that I'm going to continue integrating it into my daily life. And so I just kind of wanted to clarify that. And yeah, so let's get back to the vlog. So I don't really have very much going on today or the rest of this week. Today is actually Wednesday. It's June 10th. Warren actually is out of town for the rest of the week this week because he's hanging out with family. They're going on a hiking trip they had planned for a really long time, and they were actually able to go, surprisingly. And so that's where he is. And so I thought, I'm home alone, so I might as well vlog because I don't have anything else to do. On Friday, I am going into my school to close down my classroom for the summer. And so I'm definitely going to be vlogging that and probably a separate vlog and just showing you guys closing down my classroom. I'm not ready to do that. I don't want to say goodbye to my kiddos. So, is it really one of my vlogs if I don't show you guys my little balcony garden? It's been a couple of weeks, and so we have a lot of new plants and things growing. We were able to harvest some strawberries, which was exciting. And we actually got a new planter box as well for my dad. He built me a little planter box to put on our balcony. And so I'm gonna show you guys our little balcony garden. It has been so rainy and so stormy like all week, and so today it's not actually raining right now, so that's good. I'm gonna show you guys our little garden. So this is the new planter box that I was talking to you guys about, and so in here we have some different types of peppers. We have jalapeno, red bell pepper, and green bell pepper. Right here we have some carrots that are sprouting. I'm gonna have to pull some of them out because they like grew too close together, but right now they're okay. We have some onions, and then I transported the cucumbers into here because they're gonna grow quite big. And I have some like bamboo posts that I'm gonna eventually tie them to so they grow up, but I just haven't done that yet because they're so little. This is a marigold, which helps with bugs. We haven't had any bugs in this one, but I just planted one here. We have our tomato plants that have grown quite tall. This is spinach, so we have a couple of spinach sprouts. These flowers, I don't know if they're gonna bloom or if it's just gonna stay like this, but still pretty green. We got this lettuce pot because our lettuce is not going to grow for a while, and so we picked up this lettuce pot. Our flowers are nice and tall. Look how tall these ones are. They're giant. And then over here we have our strawberries, and we have quite a few strawberries that are about ready to be picked actually. So we have lots of strawberries. These are the marigolds. I grabbed these because we were seeing little bugs on our strawberry plants, and so I researched and found that these would be really good possibly to help with the bugs. And then also we've been putting coffee grounds, and so I think they are helping, hopefully. This is a wildflower hummingbird mix, so it should hopefully attract hummingbirds, which I think will be really fun. And there's just lots of pretty sprouts here that will turn into flowers. This is lettuce, and so we have lots of different lettuce sprouts. Our green onions are doing really well, and then our radishes are like huge, and they're starting to like show the little bit of red on the bottom, and I planted another round of them, so these are way younger, but these are the more mature ones. And then our little indoor garden. My teacher bestie, I've talked about her before. She's also a first year teacher at my school. She gave me this sunflower plant from the Target dollar spot, and so all of these are sunflower sprouts. I'm gonna have to transport them probably today or tomorrow into a bigger pot because this is obviously way too small. Right here we have parsley that I am sprouting, and then this is basil, and our basil is really big, and our cilantro, the green onion. This trick does work, by the way. And then we just have some different like succulent plants over here. And then I sprouted some more spinach and lettuce because I wasn't sure if those ones were gonna sprout. And then these are some more carrots that haven't sprouted yet. That is our little garden tour. I'm really excited for when all of our plants like sprout and they start producing fruits and veggies because it's just a lot of fun. This is a hobby that has been keeping me busy, and just excited and stuff. So yeah, that's our little garden. And our kitties have been having fun at home. Nala. And Zola is a lot more shy and she doesn't usually come around as much, but can you see her? Zola, say hi. Pretty kitty cat. Hi, baby. But yeah, the two little sisters, they're doing well, grown big. They're almost full grown now. And this little one is like always with me. She like follows me around. It's so cute. She has the pinkest little nose. Oh, big yawn. Hi, pretty girl. One of you guys commented that Zola's tail was like the fluffiest kitty tail you've ever seen. It made me laugh. She has a very fluffy tail. But yeah, not very much is on the agenda for today. As I said, today's Wednesdays, and Wednesdays are always my most quiet day. I don't have any meetings or anything like that, especially nowadays when there's only like less than a week of school left. My parents and families don't really need me to help with anything, and so Wednesdays I kind of just hang out. And as I said, Warren's gone, and so I really don't have very much going on today. I actually am excited because I want to try out some new recipes today from a YouTuber that I have found recently, and I'm like obsessed with her vlogs. Her name is Ellen Fisher. I will link her channel down below and I'll talk about her when I show you guys the recipes, but she lives in Hawaii. And if you guys have been here for a little while, then you would know that Warren and I went to Hawaii for our like wedding and our honeymoon and stuff, and it's like our dream to live in Hawaii. And so I'm living vicariously through her vlogs, and she shares a lot of yummy recipes and stuff. She's vegan, and so I just think it's fun to try out new recipes that I normally wouldn't try out and just get in lots of yummy foods. So I'm gonna make a recipe today. Yep, that's kind of what's going on. I'm gonna make a smoothie, I think, and I'll show you guys how I make my new favorite smoothie. All right, you guys, I actually decided before I make some lunch, I am going to work on a couple of the PD classes that I am in right now. I don't think I've talked about this anywhere. I haven't talked about it on Instagram either, but this summer I'm going to be taking virtual online PD classes just to kind of, you know, have something to work on and something to work towards. If you guys know me, then I'm kind of a busybody. Kind of. Like, I like having something to work on and towards, and so I'm taking 2 PD classes a month this summer through VESi, which is virtual education software. And so they offer classes for teachers and stuff online, and so I'm in 2 right now for the month of May. I know May's over, but I signed up during May. The 2 classes that I'm taking, one of them is early childhood typical and atypical development, and just talking about development, which is very applicable to me being a kindergarten teacher, and I think it's really important for me to know different things about development and the different theories and stuff. And then the next class that I'm taking is called Why Differentiated Instruction, and talks about the importance of differentiated instruction, what that actually means, stuff like that. And so I'm really excited for both of those classes. And then I'll be taking 2 classes a month going forward. And I have this really cute notebook that I've been taking notes in. I think it's so cute. One of my teachers at my school gave this to me when I started at my school, and so I brought it home with me when I came home for the closure. And I've been taking so many notes just on all the things that I'm reading, and I really like this class so far. I think it's really interesting to learn about, and so that's been fun. That's what I'm going to be working on for the next probably hour or so, and then I'll make some lunch and I'll check with you guys after I finish working on this class.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. found what we're looking for in life.
I am going to make my smoothie now, so I'm going to show you guys what I have been putting into my yummy green smoothie. First, I'm just going to add in some kale. This is just from Trader Joe's. Usually I use frozen kale. I'll just freeze this bag when it's going bad and I don't think I'm going to eat it all. But I've been eating more salads, so I wanted to keep it out, and then I'll just freeze whatever I end up not using. Probably at least like 3/4 of it. So I'm gonna put in a lot of kale in here. So I usually do like this much kale. And then I usually freeze our bananas and I'll use them in our smoothies, but today I had half of banana for breakfast, and so I'm just gonna use the other half of this unfrozen banana. And then this is the fruit that I've been using lately. It's the organic daybreak blend from Costco. It just has peaches, mangoes, strawberries, and pineapple, and it's really yummy. And so I'm gonna add in, I don't know, I don't measure anything, you guys. I just add in what looks right to me. So I'm gonna add in like that much fruit. It's probably like a cup of fruit. And then I've never done this before, but I'm gonna add a cucumber because they're starting to go bad in there. And then I add chia seeds, probably like a tablespoon. I add in some hemp hearts or hemp seeds. Add in some flaxseed meal. So this is what it looks like. And then for liquids, I like to add in almond milk and coconut water because coconut water is really good at keeping you hydrated. And so I'm just gonna pour in the rest of this bottle. And then I'll just add in some almond milk too. So here we go. I'm gonna add the lid and blend this up. Then we just add a straw. These are my favorite silicone straws. They're from Amazon. I can link them down below. I prefer silicone straws over metal straws because with smoothies and stuff, the metal straws get super, super cold. And so I really like these ones. And so there we go. Let's try it. It's yummy. Yummy, green, healthy smoothie. I can kind of taste the cucumber, which I don't mind cucumber. It's kind of like refreshing. But I actually like it in here. I've never done it before, but it's yummy. Okay, you guys, I ordered some fun pieces from Old Navy that I wanted to show you guys. I saw these skirts in someone's video that I follow. Her name is Andrea. This is what her Instagram looks like. And her Instagram name is Coffee, Teach, and Inspire. She posted a haul onto her YouTube channel. I will link it down below, where she shared these two skirts, and I knew I had to have them because I love wearing skirts. So I got this cute little red print. It has like, it's not polka dots, but like this pattern on it. And red is really outside of my comfort zone, you guys. I never wear red ever. But these are just like mid-length skirts. So I got this one, and I think it's so cute. And I also got this cheetah print, or leopard print. I honestly don't know, but it's really cute. So both of these skirts will be so fun for in the fall for when we're teaching again. And then I also grabbed this jumpsuit, which is literally the most comfy thing ever, you guys. And it's also very flattering. I really, really like it. And I wear it with like a little t-shirt underneath just because I don't really like spaghetti straps that much. And also it's not that warm here. And so they have these like wide leg bottoms, and they're like ankle length. They're not full length, but it's so cute and so comfy. So I'm so excited about these three pieces I just had to show you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at this huge load of laundry, you guys. This is actually 2 loads, not gonna lie, but I am going to fold this really large pile of laundry, and while I fold my laundry, I'm probably going to listen to a podcast. So I just finished listening to a podcast that I've talked about on Instagram, but I wanted to mention it on here too. And the podcast is called 1619. It's produced by New York Times. This is what it looks like on Spotify, if it will focus. There we go. So this is what it looks like on Spotify. It kind of like goes through history in regards to different parts of our like society. And so like the first one is like the background, so like the fight for democracy. The second one is about the economy. The third one is about music. The fourth one is about like medical care. And then the fifth one is about like agriculture and this one specific person's story, along with other farmers and stuff, their story. It just goes through and analyzes each aspect of our, you know, society, and how that area was impacted by slavery. And it's just very interesting and very insightful and fact-based. And I don't know, I've just recently found in the past couple of weeks, by really taking the time and energy to educate myself on topics like this and our history and actually reading history, there's a lot of power in knowledge and in facts. And so I just wanted to share with you guys that resource, that podcast that I really enjoyed. And I also watched on Netflix the documentary called The 13th, and it talks about the 13th Amendment and stuff, and then it talks about mass incarceration, and it just is really good. So I'd recommend both of those resources that I have watched and read the past couple of weeks. I thought they were really insightful, very helpful in understanding these issues and why they're wrong and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to share those two resources with you guys because I personally didn't know anything that was presented in both of those resources. I knew nothing about mass incarceration. I knew nothing about the history. I know personally for me, the history that I learned in my school system wasn't true history, and so it's kind of like having to relearn what actually happened. So I'm gonna listen to a different podcast. I'm probably just gonna listen to Crime Junkie and fold my laundry really fast. Alright you guys, I am outside again because I want to transplant these sunflower sprouts into a bigger pot so that they have more room and more soil. So I have this pot. This was from Value Village originally. It was $4.99. I'm so excited for thrift stores to open again so I can get some more pots. So I'm going to transplant these little sprouts into this bigger pot so that they will have more room to grow.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way.
Alright you guys, it is a little while later. It's about 5 o'clock, a little bit after. I'm going to make some dinner, so I'm going to make some curry, which I'm really excited about. And so I'm going to use a red pepper, some mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, you guys, or at least I never did when I was a kid, and I've just never tried them since, so I'm gonna give them a shot. So here's hoping I like them. I have some broccoli, chickpeas or garbanzo beans, garlic, and then I'm gonna be using this Thai green curry simmer sauce just because I don't have all the ingredients to make the curry sauce that I wanted to make from the video I mentioned earlier. So I'm just gonna use this sauce, and then I have an onion, and then I'm gonna serve it over some brown rice. So this brown rice is super easy. You can just throw it into the microwave and it only takes like 3 minutes. So that'll be really easy to cook up. So that is what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. I'll show you guys how it turns out at the end. I've never made a recipe like this before, so hopefully it turns out good.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited to try it and eat it. It smells so good. All right, you guys, the curry is all done. This is what it looks like. It smells so good. There's some brown rice underneath that you just can't see. So I'm gonna eat this up and I will let you guys know how it is. All right, you guys, I am going to try this. So I'm just gonna mix it up. It looks really hot. So let's try it. Cheers. It's really hot. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. What the heck? I wasn't expecting it to be this good, but it's really good. That's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So I added green chilies and red pepper flakes to it because I like spicy food. And so that kind of helped with the flavor. And then I can have the recipe I used linked down below in the description box if you guys are interested, even though I didn't really follow the recipe that well because I didn't do the tomato sauce, I did the green curry sauce. But this is seriously so good, you guys. I'm so excited to eat this. So I'm going to eat this, watch some, I don't know what, something, and I will share with you guys afterwards.
wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up